On March 14th, Shalina Kennedy celebrated her 1,000th performance playing music superstar Carole King in the Broadway smash Beautiful. To toast this remarkable milestone, we invited the Canadian charmer to stop by and talk about her Some Kind of Wonderful 3-year run. Thank you for coming in. So good to see you.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You just hit like a crazy milestone. Yes. We have to talk about this. You have
did.
played Carole King 1,000 times.
Apparently.
I mean, more now. That was like, that already passed.
That was last week.
Is
I know,
that
and that was like 1,004 or 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see that number coming? Were you aware that it was a thing?
I was aware that it was in the vicinity. I couldn't remember when it actually was. I think my father and my mother were very, big on keeping track. But I was completely surprised. Like the cast brought out balloons and flowers, and they, at the end of the show, they made a big, Evan made a big speech, and I was so touched. It was really, really sweet.
I mean, you're like a Carol Channing. You're like one of those like iconic things now. Like people come to New York, they see the Statue of Liberty, they see the Empire State Building, they see you as Carole King. I mean, what does it mean to you as an actor to find a role like this? And obviously it gives you great joy and it sort of fills you up, but what does it mean to find something that's clicked like this for you?
I just feel incredibly grateful and lucky. I mean, I don't think I've ever found a role that A, I've loved so much, and B, that I could sustain for such a long period of time. I mean, I think the longest run I ever did was Mamma Mia for 2.5 years on tour, but I didn't play the same role the entire time. And this one, it feels perfect. It feels great. It like you said, it fills me up, and the audiences love it, and it's got a really positive message, and I love my cast. I love everything about it.
I wonder, I'm sure when you first got the role, you were sort of like amazing to get to sort of really, dig into this music that everybody knows and loves and sort of to put your own sort of spin on it. But what is it like years into it to get to sing these songs, and do they still sort of live with you off stage, or are they less special now? Are they more of like your job, or do you still find moments in the music?
Oh, I still find lots of moments in the music. And going back and listening, I don't do it as often now because it's so much more in my body, but I love going back and listening to Carol's different recordings of certain songs that I do in the show, because I hear them differently now. And especially when I give it a little bit of space and I move away from it a little bit, and then I come back and I listen to, one of her legendary demos.
Yeah.
It changes it all. And then I hear somebody else singing one of her songs, and I hear a new, way to phrase it or whatever. It's fascinating. I liken it to a yoga practice. I say this a lot, but I really do believe it. It's sort of like, practicing any kind of yoga or thing that you do every day, like a meditation. You're a different person every time you come to the mat. It's the same group of poses, but you're a different human being. You have a different, set of, ideas and perspectives on the world and on yourself and on your body. And so I think when you play a role this long, it's just like a practice.
So you're here. I love to hear you sing. We have a piano. Would you mind singing us a Carole King standard today?
I sure will.
What are we going to get?
Natural Woman.
Oh.
Imagine you were like, no.
No, that's the one I want. Let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that.
It's my favorite.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel uninspired. And when I knew I'd have to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but your love was the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for, 'cause if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. You make me feel, you make me woman, a natural woman.